Welcome to the darkness, a place where shadows breathe and the night never ends. Every step you take, every whisper you hear is not your own. Dare to enter and face what lurks beyond, or turn back, for you may never return.
The town was shrouded in silence on Halloween night. The wind howled through the streets, broken only by the distant laughter of children echoing in the darkness. On the corner of the neighborhood stood an old, abandoned stone house. No one dared approach, and no one had the courage to peek through its windows. Legend said that centuries ago, a witch had lived there and cursed the town. Every Halloween night, anyone who passed in front of the house would vanish. High school students Elif, Denise, Can, and Mert had gathered their courage to test the town's terrifying legend and walked toward the house's door. A yellowed note hung on the door. If you open the door, you will never return. The friends initially laughed it off as a prank, but a chill ran down Elif's spine. They opened the door, and a freezing air swept over them. Shadows danced in the dark corners of the house. Inside, the walls were lined with old portraits and a candlelit altar. The faces in the paintings seemed hollow, their eyes swallowed by darkness. Suddenly, an old clock started ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Each tick shattered the town's silence and created an ominous rhythm inside the house. The wind rattled the windows, and the shadows on the walls began to move. Denise mustered her courage to examine the altar and found an old leather-bound book. As she opened it, a dark energy filled the room. The doors slammed shut on their own. Elif screamed, but her voice seemed to vanish into the walls. Can and Mert searched for an exit and stumbled upon a mirror room. In the mirror, their reflections were gone, replaced by the pale silhouette of the witch. The figure leaned toward them and whispered, "The curse is mine. Your souls will remain here." The friends tried to scream and run, but their feet were rooted to the floor. A heavy pressure filled their chests, their hearts pounding. They discovered a hidden tunnel in the basement, leading to the